Welcome back to our YouTube channel. From our last video, we did this design. We did this design now, but it happens that it did not record, it did not carry it. Never knew it was not recording, so I have to redo this design again. But this is what we wanted to design initially. Say we are designing this, and we're doing this design. So this one we're doing this design, having open roof here, and all of that. So I was supposed to do the painting, placing the materials on it now, but before now get to understand that the thing is not recording. So now we work also once again, you're welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Don Ferreira tutorial class. On this tutorial now, we're designing this and all of this. So I want to redo it again so to show you how to do that. We have already done the design before. We'll show you how to do this before in our first video. Just to do this, we have to do now. I never knew it was not recording. So first of all, highlight. Let's delete. Let's delete. Let's delete. So start afresh. Okay. Let's delete and start afresh. Finish. Save. Each time Revit asks to save, try and save. Okay. So I'm going to delete. Delete. Okay, delete. Therefore, highlight this and delete. Okay, this is what we'll have in our last video. This is what we'll have in our last video. This is what we'll have in our last video. So today we'll be doing a smaller video. There are smaller gates, like you see our design. So how do we start by doing this? Just like our last video, we did the design. Same way, create extrusion. I like using rectangle, pencil, rectangle. Okay. So now I have a design here. I have a design here, a span here. This span, I have this before the gate. Look at the gate over there. Look at it here. I have this span. So how do I do it now? How do we do this now? Let's start by what dimension could this be? This should go up to 1.5. Go up to 1.5 or 1.2. Okay. And it's like the width is lesser and the breadth is lengthier. So let's do this here. From here to here should be, let's say this should be 600 by 1.2. Should be 600 by 1.2. I think same thing should be here too, because what is here is what is equally here. Let's see, verify very well. What is here could be what is this here, but it might not be the same. But this one is a bit higher, thicker than this. Let's say they are the same. Let's say it's 600 this way and this way 1.2. 1.2. Okay, let's go by that. So this space from here to here should be up to 600, should be up to 1.2. But let me make it let's make it 1.3, so as to have a space between the gates and the frame. You can still do it the same way, no wahala. Let's just do it 1.2, 1,200. Okay, and this should be 1,200 as well. 1,200, the smaller gates. In our heights, let's see. First of all, the base to be in line with this. same. This equally in line with this, same. So this is what we've got. We've gotten this, like we did in last video, still bring up something like this. I can use this also to do it. I can do this and use dimension to set it properly. But let me use offset like we did in last video. Offset, offset. Let's set our offset to, say it's supposed to be 100. Okay, like that, like so, like so, like so. Okay, then we're going to have space in between to be 200, 200, like so, like so, like so. Then this space is too much. This space is too much. It's too much actually, but let's go on with it. This here is not supposed to be. This here is not supposed to be. This is the first one. Second one, let's do now offset by 100. Okay, like so. Okay, this is what we've got. So therefore, let's do trimming all the way. I want to be fast enough to see if we can finish the design at a go. At a go. Can finish the design at a go. Okay, just to trim it off. Trim off. Like so. Then we've done that. Don't finish it. Let me remove this dimension too. Let's finish it. Finish. So let's see what we've done in our 3D view. 3D view. This is it. So looking at it at the 3D view, notice that the top view is thicker than this. So I did this one to be 100. Look at it. 100. And this is 250. Let's change it to 100 millimeter. 100 millimeter on it. So therefore, what's in it? So remaining for us to place in the inner panel, which we're using doing this curtain wall curtains. So like the last video, we had a series of took us time to achieve, but this time around, it's supposed to take it's not supposed to take us time anymore. I think there should be an editing here too. To put something here. Okay, let's see if we can do that before we end of this video. Let's see. First of all, we'll do this quickly. Let's share it into two. Let's go by restriction, create restriction, pick our line. I want to take half of it as usual. Let me go to the front view where it says designing. Okay. Okay, this is half of it. Okay, and pick a vertical line like so, downward this way. I want to have underline here like so. Let me say, let me move this to the extreme. To the extreme, take this way to this way. Let me do offsets. The offset we did initially was supposed to be 70. 70. Offset. Offset. Okay, take it good this way. Highlight this. Hold your control key button, highlight and shift, and copy. Just trying to rush it up so we can finish it on time. Okay, you're on it. Therefore, let me cut this. Okay, let me just do this quickly. Let me do this. Okay. 1, 2, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay. And highlight this. There's something here. Control Z, bring it back. Okay. Copy 17. Highlight. On it. This is for added three this way. 1, 2, 3 this way. Another one here. Another one here. So let's leave it this way. So therefore, we'll have from here this one. I think these two, especially this one, supposed to come down. Bring it down here. Okay. Highlight, drag it down to this point. That's also did not do in the other one. Omitted that portion. Okay, this is it. After doing this, next thing to do is to use this tray at this corner. Look at how it is. Look at it. Have 1, 2, 3 from this corner. The one at the extreme is coming this way. Two of them intersected. Now have extra one here and extra one that way. So let's do that first. So let's pick our line, make it curvy. One at the edge, center of it is curvy. Put it there. Like so. Curvy. And put it here. Curvy. Extreme. Not much. Not much. Curvy. It's okay. Okay. Drop the key. Pick up another. It's corrupt. The line is corrupt. Okay. Like so. Okay. Curvy. Like so. So therefore, okay. Extend these lines. Extend these lines. Okay. Okay, we can do some little adjustments to what we have here. And do little adjustments here. Just do this. And just shift a little. Okay. Same thing this way. This 3. I think need to add here too. Oh. Okay. It's okay. This is what we used to do. This is what we have on that one here. the curvy, not absolute curve. Okay, that's so. Not absolute curve. Not absolute curve. Okay, it's curvy. So we're done. So at this juncture, we're going to do some trimming to make our panels to be okay. So what do we do now? Let's next we have lining all our working alignments. Our working lines are ready. Next thing to do is to add, make our thickness of the wall or the steel bars. So doing this quickly. Let's use offsets, making it thickness of the steel bar. I want to have it to 15. However, from the last video we did it to 15. Like I said, I want the thickness to be half an inch. Half inch. 1 inch is 25 millimeter. 2 inches 50 millimeter. Half an inch is 12.5 millimeter. So I'm just using 15 millimeter. That's to say it's a little bit higher than half an inch. So let's go by this. Okay. I did not. Okay. I'm making it double. Know when you place only one line, not to have had two lines. Okay, we're done with this. The upper layer. The upper layer. Make sure it is aligning with the down one, okay? Make sure it's aligning with the down one. Okay. So flowing, it is going to align with the second line you have down here. So everything will be at the same level. I think I'm done like this. Okay, here we have something here too. Okay, we're done with this. Okay, let's do editing. Let's do editing. First of all, let's split all this all the way. Splits all through. This should be faster than what we had last time. It was time consuming. I have to start fast forwarding most of the video. But I don't want to fast forward this time. I want to finish it up on time. Okay, when we're done with this, use trim extension like so. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. I'm deleting this aspect. Therefore, still on trim. Let's trim all through, leaving our line. We join, have a joint. Should in case you did not follow up on how that was carried out in the last video, it's an opportunity for you to see it here. Okay. If not subscribe to our channel, limit feeds to subscribe, like our page, follow for more content like this. We're trying to be fast enough so that we can finish it on time. This course of tutorial. Have something here. If you did not finish it, did not edit properly, you're not going to finish. Even when you want to finish, the system will say no, you still have a job to do. Okay. Still have some finish lining over there. That singular panel. This way. Okay. Cut it here. Go off. This place we have little lining here. Same here and here. It's a line up. Same here and here. Need to closing up, else it will not work. Define still open. Okay. Okay. Now we'll have a bar here. And what is happening? Like I said initially, this one is not going here. Look at this one have internal strip on it, but this doesn't have any internal strip anywhere whatsoever. So just vertical, doesn't have horizontal. Okay. So let's go. Let's delete that neutrally. So what we have here now is to split all these two splits through through thing split it through. So let's trim. Make sure that this is aligning. It's aligning. Okay. 10 elements. Trim. 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 You have to trim it carefully like this, so as to have a free per section, each other, like so. Okay, we're done. Especially, let's go this way to split. It's just a tedious design. It's complex, a complex design. Not that tedious, complex, and should be the best language for it. Complex design. It's just going to have kind of time consuming, but it's always achievable. But trimming all through this time, unlike the last video, we did it by face. Have extra here. When I get there, I would know what to do to that. Wow. I picked trimming instead of splits. Ctrl Z. Instead of split, I picked trimming. Trim. Still splitting, I want to split all through. Okay. I'm having so many splitting around there to warrant deleting some too little particle, else to not render, to not process. Okay. Throw away to achieve all this. Okay. One thing, well, still let's go by trimming now. Pick up this and this. Pick up this and that. Pick up this and this. Like so. I have to go about it. Like so. Okay. I think something is happening here. Okay. The file already. It's material here. Delete it. Okay. I saw. How to do about it. Okay. Should be all here going this way. Join elements. Let's say this way. Okay. Okay, this is it. So by trimming all the lines. Okay. This way. First of all, I'll go in here. Join elements. Okay. I have a particle here, which I must delete. Therefore, let's split all the way here. Let's split here, 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 split here all through. So therefore, let's start somewhere. And this is okay. So let's start by trim extension. Pick it here. No, pick it here. Let's go this way. This way. Okay. Yeah. Let's confirm. We confirm it. Okay. ISO. 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 If I goes on this aspect, think delete completely. Let's delete this completely. It up again. Yes. See, using a trim extension. Do all of that. Okay. Okay. See, people having something here. Delete this completely. Trim extension. this way. From here, like so. From here, like so. No, Control Z. From here, like so. Okay, that's finished. Let's not truly we are really done. By finishing, see, we're not through. It's telling us something here is wrong. Continue. Okay. Let's finish again. Here. It's telling us something here is wrong. Continue. It's not pounding very well. Okay. Let's finish again. That's spots. Continue. Finish. Okay. So when it's finished, it will tell you this has finished. If it has not finished, you cannot guarantee yourself finished. Okay. I wonder how the design was able to give me more than okay. It's good. Give me more than let's see on 3D so we can understand what we did. 3D view. Let's see the top view. Wow. This design was out of what we did here. Okay. Don't know how we come about that, but nevertheless, can always adjust that. This value is 300 spacing. So 3000 spacing, 30 spacing, okay. Don't need that. Okay. Okay, refused. No problem. I like this. Drag it in. Okay. I like this. Drag it in. Slap here. Refused. There's always a way to do it. But this one had to fill at the back of it. So it's another height dimension. To be 50. 50. Okay. It's taking 50 above the initial design. Okay. Continue also. Say project. Don't know how big that line there, but just have to fix it properly. It's how to come out this row. To go in, flush. That will come. Not to flush on that one, but to flush the inner one. Okay. Let's see. Thickness of this bar. How do I get the thickness of this bar now? Let's see the front view. So we've gotten what we want. Try to lap and have a pic like this. Try to be inscribed like this. That's what we wanted. Cut it. That's what we want to achieve, just like this. That's how it is now. So you can always drag it and set it. So not to waste our time, let us have a view of how the shape should look like. To do at rectify this, let's rectify this, not this. Let's fix it. Let's place the bar here. Quickly edit. Wow. Let's go to front view. Let's say this is supposed to be 70. 70. So 70. 70 here too. Let's do this quickly. Just trying to bring it down here. Drag it down. Bring it down. No, do it properly. Okay. Drag it down. Okay. Now, system is hanging already. On this morning till now. Let's see. Offset as well. By this time around, it's going to be 15 millimeter. Okay. So let me 5 minutes here. Finish here at once. Like so. Like so. Trim extension. Split here and here. Trim extension. Flip this and this here and here. That is just how to do it. Now offset here and here. This is a lining to seal up the edge. So we're not seeing this area in our design, but we assume it should be like this for the vehicle. In the design drawing is really closing the view for us to visualize it properly. This is it. Is it finished? Finished. Then it is okay. That's what we wanted to achieve here. Seeing this also. Spacing is here much. Let's do this quickly. Let's miss space much in this design. It's so highlight this and this. Shift 0, 0, like that. Okay. Finish. Okay, finish. It's okay. It's okay this way. Let's do the same thing here. Edit. Edit. Extruction. So therefore, take offsetting material to see is going to be offsetting at 70, sorry, 70 like so, like so, like this, like so. Therefore, bringing up the offsetting material tool. Okay, first of all, bring it down, else I have to bring down 2 lines. Bring it down. Bring it down. Okay. At that edge, we're supposed to be seeing metal there. That's why I'm not allowing it to link up there. It's just waste of time and resource. Okay, offsets. This time around, it should be offsetting with 15 millimeter to this, to that, to this, to that. Okay. Okay, let's use lining. Lining to line, join them, both of them. Join the both of them. Same thing will happen here too. This lining to join in the both of them. Now trim split first of all. Split here and here. Use the trim extension. Trim up completely. Like so. We're done here. This is what we omitted in the other design when we're doing it. Just fan it here now. Okay. Okay. I think we are done. Let's say finish. Truly we are done. So let's see it in our 3D view. If there's any issues with the file, 3D view. This is the panel you're working on and you are done with it. This is the panel for the gate. So this is how to build your panel for the gate. So let's try and put up the gates. Let's go back to floor plan, face my view, front view. Like this design is not necessary designing it in family, but if you must design it in family, you look for a way to achieve it. Looking at this design very well, notice that this and this, they're the same. So here, this is a different design on its own. So this designing here, panel, the fence thickness here, we'll say it should be 600. The length should be 1.2. Let's go by that. Start up again. Create extrusion. Pick up a line. Going up. Very up. So I want to take it down a bit. If it's a frame, I want to take it down a bit. Like 73 inches, okay. So as to not to hit the ground level. Okay. 3 inches here, 3 inches up, it's okay. Bringing this down a bit. I can tell how the height could be. So therefore, this and that is the same width. So let's do the same width. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me do this way. We go like this. Okay, this should be stopping somewhere here. Let me give it the same spacing from this should be 2 inches. Let's say 2 inches. So it not lap on top of the head of the gate. There should be little space, 2 inches, 2 inches or 1 inch. Okay, let's say 30. Say 30. Just little space from it. It's okay. Let's take measurement 2 between here and here, giving us what? Between here and here, giving us what? It's 80. So let me go by 50. Should be 50. 50. So 2 inches. Okay. And this going down 3 inches. Okay. I think I'm okay with this. And let's check the width. Okay. This is the block. Like I said, wasn't this design, the design in this level, you can still do it in your design. These gates are the most important. You can send them, because I did it separate, you can send it to your family. Have these gates there, the family. Now, let's see what we've done in 3D. Okay. Now, let's expand it a bit. This way. This way. Okay. If say want to have 300, want to have 300, 300. Let me say, I want it here to be 150. 150, 300, 300. Okay, it's 300 now. So this should be 300. And here to be 300 too. We should be 600 this way. Let's see. Let's see dimension 2. Wow. How do we get a dimension 2 here now? Let's go to floor plan. Let's go to floor plan. I don't want to go to floor plan since ceiling plane. Okay. Graph view. Let's go to graph view. I still see it and take a dimension here. It's 500. Want to have 600, right? Okay. This is 300 this way. So we should bring it out a bit. Bring it out a bit. Okay. I think between here and the face here is 300. That was it defining. So therefore, I should add between here and half of it is 50. So let's say it should be 350. Let's change it to 350. So it can come out a bit. Therefore, this will now come inside to make it of 600. So it can be equal. And it cannot dimension to achieve it. Okay, let me zoom a bit. 6, 12. Go down a bit again. 5 something there. 595. This one is increase. Let's see what we got. 605, leave it this way. Let's leave it this way. Let's go to our 3D view. Yeah. Let's go to our front view. This is what we've gotten here. Just the material needed to be changed. Now, when to do this top view, looking at this view now, find out that it has hollows in it. Those hollows in it can be done in several ways. Can be done in several ways. So let me just do it this way now. That's why I said you can do it in your design where you can break the hollows on top. You can use under different materials on top. But in this extrusion formats we're using, it's not going to work that way. Let me use this. I like using it. Okay, let me still use this. Passes it a bit. Let's still go here. This aspect, it goes from here. This one now comes from here. Really now merged here. Using a line to lining up here. I think this is how it is. Taking my trimming extension. Can delete one of these. Use trim extension to align these two. I think I'm done here. Yeah. This trim extension, I join this one, then delete one of it, but there was supposed to be two there. Now, down here, I want to go down with this at 70, like I did the other side. I think I'm done. Now the spacing between here, this is 400. This is 400. This is 400. Okay. Therefore, the spacing here, not 400 or 500. Let's see. 400. Therefore, because for check the height we're working with, the height between this to this level, the heights between here and here, the 3.5. Okay. 3,500. Let me extend this a bit. Okay. 3,000. Sorry. 3,500. Trying to do as fast as I could. And this height should, let's take dimension for it quickly. Therefore, the up layer, 400. Go down with that. The extension, okay, let's say 400 too. Okay, give it 500. Okay, then this should be on the top of this wall. The top, no, top of this wall. Okay, then this should be 400, and this should be 400, 400. Then let's say the space between this ground level, let's call it 500. Trying to be fast enough. 500. Then here should be 400. Okay, so therefore this is it. This is it. We're left with the hollow. That's how to manipulate this question. That's how to do this. Let's use lining. Sorry, let's use lining. Wow. Drop the two you are holding. Use lining to do this. Let's use lining to do this. Let's say the thickness should be around 100 and the spacing should be around 200. I'm going to go to it and look at it, have a look at it, very good look at it. Let's see. Looking at it, you're seeing the walling aspect of it is big, smaller, and the polo is bigger. It's like they're both of them are the same size, but the reflective that makes it look like that. So let's do this quickly. Probably we'll do it. Let's take the stand between here from here. Okay, since this is 400, this is 400. Let me make this to be 700. Okay, therefore this thickness, let's be 100. The 150, the 150, the 150. I'm supposed to offset this thing with 150 by 150 also. 50. Let me just do this quickly. And don't have all that time in the world. Have all that time in the world. Let me see. Space here should be 400. And let me take offsets 2 by 150. Setting 2 by 150 all the way. Be faster and easier for us. Okay. The 200, you're doing 150. So now what the distance between this place now? Let me take dimension 2 between here and here. This is 400 exactly. So what is here is equally here now. Let you split 2, split bar. You're splitting here and here, avoiding one, do the next, avoid one, split next, avoid one, 2 on. If you get to the extreme of it, it's just how to do the design. You can still decide to paint it here, change the textures here, and choose to do it in your Lumion. You can do that here too. Select your textures. Wow. At this point, we're going to do some more adjustments. But let's do this quickly. First of all, I want to borrow points here and size here to make this work. Let me just continue by offsetting 1, then 3, the next. I still decided to leave it like that. It's like that. trim all the boxes. Trim all the boxes. Trim up all the boxes to have your gaps. You'll be wondering what will now happen to the edge if we are trimming all this. There's always a way to maneuver it to fill up this side faces. You can fill up the faces too. You can fill up the faces again. So if it is wall we are using to do this, it won't be difficult for you. But the reason why I probably want to do it here, so you have a design, a check on board. So each time you're coming to do the design, you don't need to design gates anymore. Just do install. Wow, cancel. Now this from here to here. Have extension here. Cancel. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. 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 Here. Think like this. Let me see. What will be the problem? Like so. Like so. Like so. Like so. Okay, let's finish it up. Okay, let's see what we've done in 3D view. Let's see the let's see in our 3D view. Let's see the top view. This is it in top view. So I like this. Extend the color a bit. Extend the color a bit. This is what we've gotten. Now only do adjustments. Gates. This is how to do the design. Now we're left to the design, right? No problem. Let's do that quickly. Let's go back to our front view. Let's go back to our front view. This view now. Just do your extrusion. Precision. Okay. Fill up this gap at a time. As filled. I have a coping here too. I have a coping here. I think I'll put this coping here. Because I'll reduce this height. Okay. Okay. I think I'm okay with it like this. It's okay. It's okay. The height is okay. And it's okay. So we're okay with this. But the same paint with this and that too. So let's do this finish. Therefore, let me go to top view and do that in our racks level and do that in our 3D view. Now 3D view, this is AutoCAD. Wow. I need to edit this again. No reason. I need edition of this. So edit. Just have to come along. I don't have to come along. Let's finish. Just trying to look for how to fill up things in time. Okay. How to do this now? You cannot copy it. Okay. Let's do this quickly. Edit. Okay. This way. Drag it this way. Drag it this way. Drag it here. Closing up the gap. Drag it here. To any extent you want it to be. Okay. Now copy. Copy. Can you go this way? Probably go this way. Okay. Since you can go this way, bring this here. Okay. I want to show you. Okay, let me just do all. When I get there, I'll just solve it too. Just keep putting it inside. Keep putting it inside. Locking it inside like interlock. Locking it inside. Locking it up. And I finish locking it. It cannot go vertically. What you do, go this one, drag it back this way to key in there. And this one here, key in here. Same span. Then this one, copy it, fill in here, lock it up. Therefore, this one you have here, copy it to lock others at that edge. Lock, 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 lock. Ctrl Z. Yeah. Copy. Lock, lock, lock. Okay. Like our page, comments, share our posts, and subscribe to our channel, bringing to you back-to-back designs like this. Look at what I've achieved. Okay. Okay. SD. Therefore, let's do this. Let's check of front view. Let's bring this back a bit down. Let's see here. Look at the copying I was talking about. Let's do another one. Control Z. Create restriction. Like so. Okay. Trim extension. to align. Think, okay, this way. You can always adjust whatever we are doing and extend whatever you are doing when you go to your roof plan, and extend this way, vertically, horizontally, in any way. And if we go to roof plan, top view, let's see, you can always use top view, or so you can still use your rough level to do that. Yeah. I think we have a copy in here now. Okay, we're done. Let's see what we've done so far. So we have to paint all our designs. Like I said initially, must not paint here, but even if you must paint, let's do that quickly. Let's say this material inside wants it to be white, just like when you come here, material, here category, okay. Category. Let me use wall for painting, which the fourth wall for painting, white, fourth wall, excuse me, and choose paints color, the fourth wall, appearance, go to appearance, this whole thing is synchronizing. Let's take the texture. Let's take the texture, white. Is it let's say white. First of all, let's go white. Let me take this look. Let's use rendering appearance. Okay. What kind of white is this? Let's see, it's pure white. A light here. Look at appearance. Light here. Let me go for very pure white. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's it done. I'm gonna view it. Oh, it's not viewing the lines in it. Let's see. Let's see other one. Material. Okay. Appearance. Okay. Okay. Therefore, let's take this one to be black. Let me finish this equally. Line is much on it. Let me see if I'm seeing it in front view. It's like we're seeing it in front view somehow. Let's see this. Okay, let's finish this to be white too. The same material. Making all of that to become make use of same material. No. Category.